It's been a really long time, but a while ago I made a video on this community map, Csgohub, because it was by far my favorite map to practice and aim train on. Of course, you can do other things like CAZE as well, but it offered a lot more than other popular maps like aimbots, which made it really awesome. Now that CS2 is the main Counter-Strike game though, the CSGO version will not work in Counter-Strike 2 if you want to play it. But thanks to ESL and CS Stats, there is a new version of it you can try out, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Before I get into everything, as normal, I gotta pay for food, so let me give a shout out to today's video sponsor, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is hands down one of the best bot trading sites you can use with CSGO skins. Say you want to upgrade some of your current skins, this would be the perfect site to do it with. You can also straight up buy skins too, and with their 35% deposit bonus plus my code, it gives anyone quite a nice balance to work with. There's even free giveaways and rewards for completing simple tasks on the site to help you get even more skins. Get $5 for free now with my link in the description below. Now with all that stuff out of the way, here's how you're going to download the map. With CS2, they've made it really simple, which is really nice. So all you got to do is come into the game, click play, and then go to the workshop maps tab. Some of you may have maps here already and some of you may not, but if it's empty, do not worry about it. It does not matter. All you got to do is come down to the bottom left where you see this visit workshop button. Clicking this, it'll take a second, but it'll open up this window, which takes you directly to the CS2 community workshop page. Now I'm already sorting out by CS2 map specifically, as you guys can see right there. And if you aren't, I recommend doing that. And you can do it by just scrolling down and then highlighting or checkmarking this box right here for CS2. But doing that should default you to sorting the maps by most popular right now. And you guys can see CS Stats training map, which is now the CSGO hub map, is right there in the #1 spot, which is actually pretty cool. I'm sure some of you guys already noticed that I have this in my library already, but if you don't, all you gotta do is literally hover over it and then click the little plus icon that would be right here. If you want to as well, you can just straight up click on it, scroll down a little bit, and then click the subscribe button right here. Keep in mind, if you are a newer player and you've never seen this before, this subscribe button is not a paid thing. This is totally free. Once you do that though, you should see it show up here in your workshop maps tab like I'd have right here. And to start, all you gotta do is click on it and then click go. Now when you load in, this is pretty much what it's gonna look like. You're gonna have the main arena directly in front of you, and then this nice little this nice background that's actually a lot better than the CSGO map in my opinion. But if we turn around here behind us, you can see we have all of the settings for the map right here. So if you want to change weapons, for example, you would just shoot at these, and then if you want to change the bot mount, you could shoot at those, and then if you want to do decal, armor mode, headshot mode, or any of these settings, you can toggle them right here. Now one thing that is a little unfortunate right now is there's no like KZ or anything like that in the map yet. Most likely it will be coming within an update here soon, but right now you have 3 main training modes. Starting with the range mode first, this is pretty much where all the bots just stand still, exactly like they do for a lot of the other bot maps, and you can just work on practicing tapping heads. You could do flick training here if you want. There's actually a lot of things you could do with this. By no means am I a professional in any way, nor am I that good at the game, so I'm not going to try to give training tips, but I will say while this mode might seem really stupid to some people, it will be really helpful. Following that though, the next mode here we have is rush, and if you shoot at this, it's going to instantly start rush mode, and that's where all the bots are basically just going to charge at you, and you're ideally trying to kill as many of them as you can before they hit the little reset wall right here. I'm not gonna lie, this is really hard in CS2 because the registers feel wonky as hell. Like, if I shoot heads, I feel like only sometimes does it hit. But you know, definitely a really, really good thing to mess around practicing quick aim flicking and spray control. Very, very helpful for those things. The last and final mode here you can do is shuffle, and shuffle is my favorite by far. If you shoot at this one, it's gonna spawn you in like this. It's gonna change up the arena a little bit too. And you can see you have all these obstacles with the bots basically shuffling around them exactly as the name says. It feels the most similar to how, you know, you'd be playing a competitive game trying to get cover to shoot a player, trying to just get on that head like I can't seem to do whatsoever. Oh my god. Having a mode like this where the bots strafe but also move around still, move behind obstacles, even go down low like you can like in this little pit over here, it makes practicing really realistic because let's be real, players aren't just gonna be standing still around the map. They're gonna be moving around like this. So being ready to try to predict those movements, to be ready for those movements like I'm really, really bad at, is extremely, extremely helpful. Other than this though, there isn't too much to the map at this time. Like I was saying, the KZ stuff isn't here, and that little room that you do have on this CSGO hub map version is not ready yet. It looks like they're still working on that. Anyways, dude, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you did make it this far, definitely make sure you guys drop a like and of course subscribe if you're new. And yeah, other than that, now whatever video is showing on your screen, YouTube thinks you'll like. So do me a favor and go check it out.